1, 2, 3.
Hey, how are you? Good morning, sir. Eck. Are you going to stay for long haul with us or what?
We're here!
So today we're here at the Athlete Matrix, the home of the Ontario Blue Jays. I used to actually be a player here as well as coach, so it's a very familiar place for me. We're here filming Drill Library, which is part of our curriculum for OTU. So over in Toronto and Houston, when we filmed our first 2 shoots, we basically created a base curriculum that kind of told the narrative, and we didn't really show how to actually do things and how to implement them into your practice structures, especially if you're a coach. So a drill library is a way that we're filming so that we're coaching the coaches and basically teaching them how to implement that into their practices.
How am I feeling today? I'm feeling good, man. We're back with the team. It's great to have everybody back in the same space. Physically, feel a little bit tired. I think our bodies are a little bit confused right now because we're doing a night shift tonight. The next 3 nights, we're gonna be basically working the graveyard shift. So tonight we're starting at 11 p.m. and we're shooting through till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So there's that first night of trying to get your body clocked in and dialed in for that kind of complete nocturnal shift. But beyond that, I think there's a bit of an exciting energy, and we're all going to try to just push through riding that high as long as we can before we crash. Some of the challenges that we might be facing on this particular shoot, environmentally, we're not on a baseball diamond. So we're in a training center, and admittedly, we're in an awesome training facility. There's a lot of really great stuff in here that's geared towards specific foundational training for baseball. But for some of what we're showcasing, we really do need an infield setup, as you would see on an actual baseball diamond. And as you can see, the space here is a little bit restricted in that. So we've got long laneways, which are great for pitching and hitting. But when it comes to doing the infield stuff, we're gonna have to get a little bit creative about how we operate within the space. In terms of utilizing the space, we're gonna do our best to keep the lighting kind of central to certain areas where we're gonna operate. You can see in the background here, the guys have set up a big panel light in the ceiling. And we're hoping that that's going to give us some flexibility in terms of operating within that area, which will eliminate some of the external stands and things that might normally get in the way of shooting in a space like that. Tonight, specifically, we're working with Chris, who's going to be doing the pitching component of what the guys are calling the drill library. So essentially, this will be a supplementary element to the curriculum where as we have the educational component from an overarching baseball standpoint, this will be supplementary drills and exercises that can be utilized in conjunction with that. So for example, tonight from the pitching standpoint, Chris will be working with a pitcher in the space and actually speaking to camera about how to run through drills for coaches and players. So tonight's stuff will be a combination of on camera and the actual execution of the exercises, whereas before it was kind of split up into 2 separate components.
I've never met him before.
Nope.
He's
walked in here?
No. This is Luke. I've known Luke for about 5 years. I actually taught Luke and coached him when I was teacher, and worked with him in the mornings. And he was a dual position guy for a lot of years, but we saw his future being more on the mound, and he's recently just transitioned to being a pitcher only. So But he's made some pretty good strides in what he's done. He's always been able to pitch. He's always been able to manipulate a ball, make it move, and command the strike zone, which are all things that I love. So he was a perfect person when we were trying to do this, and we needed somebody. He's the first guy I reached out to, and lucky for us, he's going to forego some sleep tonight and help us out. So day one, I'm the only one here. The other two are flying in tonight. They'll get here tomorrow morning. So we're going to tackle all the pitching stuff. We're going to go through some mechanical things, give some tips, advice for coaches, what to look at with their pitchers, and things that I like to see when we're talking about delivery and mechanics. And like, again, Luke's a really good model for that, as he does a lot of things right and does a lot of things efficiently. So that's what I will be doing tonight.
I'd say I'm actually pretty excited. It's a lot more definitely elaborate than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of intimidating, but I think it'll be fun. So, let's get it.
Slide step, take two.
So if he comes back, shifts quickly, and then drives to the plate and delivers quick, he's going to save a lot of time. We go ahead and show us what that looks like. And if you notice the time that he saved doing that, that's going to help us control the running game.
It's good to be back with everybody. It feels right. It does. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Good?
Yeah.
Nice. You're happy with this?
You? Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
I actually feel quite good right now.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm wired up.
You're like good in physically or like
Yeah.
emotionally?
I guess all the above. I mean, this being on set's always good emotionally. I think it's nice to be with everybody, but yeah, like energy-wise, I'm feeling in the slot right now, which is good. Try not to look at the clock. Nobody look at your watches.
So Parker, we'll slate this next one as figure 8.
Figure 8.
Figure 8.
They get the rhythm doing this to get the rhythm. So if they're hitchy, they might be like here. If we want to smooth that out, feel the smooth rhythm. Feel the smooth rhythm. Feel it, and then like might be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Showing where the ball is in your glove.
I feel great.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel great.
What's up?
I feel as good as Parker.
Ooh. You feel that good? Shit, nice.
Figuring out what works best for our pitchers. Incorporate that into their catch play, their pregame routine, and their throwing preparation, and they'll, I don't know. Preparation, and if we can create. This is the last line, like in Toronto. Like in Toronto. I don't know. If we take the time to create, if we take the time, okay. Again, the important thing that, but if we can create some, take the time to develop a consistent routine, then it will help to lead.
You can't even say that.
The guy. We got it. If we take the time to develop a good pregame routine, it will help us lead to more consistent in-game results.
Yeah.
Awesome enough. Day 1 in the books. Guess that's a good thing, huh?
Yeah. That was a lot.
Yeah, leave that up.
So first day in the books, things went really well. Chris did a great job. Luke did a great job. We had most of our actions central to the pitcher's mound, so we were able to kind of work with one lighting setup, which kept things moving. And we just started to have the sun come up at the very end, so we got everything we needed plus a couple bonus pieces. And now we're getting ready to strike because it is 7 a.m. and within the hour we're going to have people probably coming through the door to start their day. So we'll wrap out, try to wind down, maybe get some sleep, and we'll be back here tonight to go again.
Do you need
Day one in the
this
books.
stuff?